What's up, YouTube? It's your girl 727. Please, y'all, excuse my hair. It looks a mess. I went to work today. I actually had it pulled back, and my head was hurting like crazy. And I had to take that rubber band thing off. I had to do it. So excuse my hair. Um, this video is a response to MissKrisNew. She did a video today about girl talk. It was a girl talk video about monogamous relationships and whether or not um, society takes them seriously. I personally believe that they do not take it seriously. Um, just for the fact that, like, well, how can I put it? I really feel like those that are entitled to not be faithful and are entitled to talk to more than just one male or one female. They they put themselves in predicaments in which they have so many that they don't want to lose. You know, that they have good people in their life and some people who are just like them and others who are serious about monogamous relationships. They drag along because they are good people and they know this, you know, but they don't want to let them go because they feel superior to have a lot of people on their shoulders or whatever. Um, this whole thing about monogamous relationships, I really feel personally, I feel like it's a waste of time. It's actually changed my thought on marriage because I really feel like marriage is the same way. Marriage and relationships in general are not the same anymore. You see a lot of people in relationships that that are not faithful to one another as well as marriages, and that is why the divorce rate increased. I mean, it probably decreased now because of the economy, but it has increased. It constantly increases because the couple somehow doesn't see eye to eye anymore, and whatnot. Excuse me, I'm starting to get tired. But anyway, hope y'all can see me. But I really don't feel like I really feel like it's a waste of time. All relationships. I feel like there are people out there who are willing to commit with one another and who are willing to be faithful to one another and make their relationships work through good and bad times. But for those, I must say, for those of you who choose to or feel more comfortable in a situation in which you are dating a lot of people or you just simply cannot just stick to one person, male or female, I would strongly suggest that you stay single. I would strongly suggest because, and not only just stay single, but let the person know who really likes you and you're feeling, but you know that they like monogamous relationships and you're not into that. Somebody knows. Like tell them. Don't try to hide that and try to pursue a relationship with somebody who's real serious about a monogamous relationship while you go talk to someone else, unless they okayed it now. If they okayed it and they make a big deal about it later on, then that's their loss. They shouldn't agree with it in the first place. But if they choose not to agree with it, don't put yourself in that predicament. Um, as far as the cheating thing, I actually when I first arrived home from school for summer break, I was looking at this TV show called Dateline. I'm sure all of you know what that is. And they did an episode on cheating spouses or cheating men and women, and their discussion was about why do men and women cheat. And a lot of people stereotype the situation saying that like men and women cheat because the person looks good. That's part of it, but that's not the real reason. So I discovered on Dateline, both in Dateline and by through experience. Um, the main reason why men and women cheat is because not only based on looks, I think that has an extra bonus to it, but the main reason is because there was something that was missing between you and that significant other, male or female, doesn't matter. Gay or straight relationships doesn't matter. It happens with everybody, and I think it's what is in the midst of y'all relationship, like where y'all connection stands. If there is something that y'all like in a relationship, trust and believe especially if I'm not working on it, trust and believe that person that is seeking attention or affection of some sort and is not getting it will find it with somebody else. Please believe it. It will happen. Um, and what happens is, like, a lot of people, men and women, they find someone else who, has the same ideas and, think like them, and, who can connect with one another. And that itself is a turn on. In general, it's a turn on. So, therefore, that increases them to be like, well, damn, I'm really, really digging this person. I'm digging them alive. And, continue this relationship, but try to keep it on the low low. Most of them anyway will keep it on the low low because they don't want to hurt the person that they're really with, who has you know lack of somewhat of connection. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly about communication. I feel like trust and communication is key to a relationship in addition to everything else. And without trust and communication, you have nothing, absolutely nothing. And I think a lot of issues, a lot of reasons why relationships fail is because there is lack of communication and most definitely lack of trust. So I know I gotta wrap this up. I'm not sure how much time I have left, but actually let me see. Yeah, I gotta wrap this up. But to sum everything up, basically I just feel like someone would have to truly, God would truly have to bless me with somebody who is willing to deal with me, all ways of me, like good, bad, ugly, whatever you want to call it, and who is willing to be faithful. And there are men out there. I'm not saying that they're, men and women. There are both people. There are faithful people out there. I'm not saying that there aren't, because they are. But sometimes you have to find them, but most of the time they have to find you. You see what I'm saying? They gotta find you. Until that time comes around, focus on yourself. For those of you who believe in monogamous relationships and always was stuck with the ones who were the complete opposite of you in terms of monogamous relationships, this will be a good opportunity for you to spend time, quality time with yourself, and get yourself together and move forward and make yourself happy. Do what you need to do. Take care of business. That way, all that will be taken care of when the right man or the right woman come for you. And that's all I got to say on that. Peace, one love.